You are watching the Country Bear Collector Show, and today on the show we have something really, really unique. Now, if you are a longtime watcher of the show, you will remember that back on episode number 31, we reviewed this ceramic, paint-on ceramic bisque by Leisuramics of Henry. This was a set of 4, and we reviewed it with the box and everything like that. You can go back and watch that episode if you want to see it. But the reason I bring it up is because, ladies and gentlemen, today, all my scouring of eBay came up with some piece of gold, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, right now, I am in possession of, I gotta be very careful moving this in. I am in possession of a mold of one of these ceramic bisques. That's right, you can look at it. It sort of looks like, you know, the Haunted Mansion when you go past those busts, because it's good. But this is a mold of this figure. Now, I will say this. I do not know, I am not familiar with how ceramics work. So I did, just for fun, before I started rolling here, I took this ceramic bisque and I gently laid it down in here. And what I found out was that this is slightly bigger than that. So I don't know if perhaps they shrink a little bit once you take them out, or, you know, because I do know that this, you would have a seam going around the whole thing if maybe cutting it off makes it smaller. So, but anyway, this is really, really neat. I'm holding on to this for dear life because this one stands up pretty well, but this one's got a small base and I don't want it to fall. But this is just really, really cool. Now, I will show you something funny. On the top of this, it says Berenstain Bear with top hat. It's not a Berenstain Bear, Berenstein. I'm not getting into that whole thing. You say it however you want to say it. It's 2020. But anyway, this is really, really fantastic. It's really, really interesting. It's got the copyright Walt Disney down here at the end, which you'll be able to see on the close-up pictures. Again, I am not letting go of this because I do not want this to fall. This is really, really fun. It is just a whole bunch of fun. And, you know, some people, when I told them that I have this, they were like, well, why don't you make some mold? You have a mold. Why don't you make them? I don't know. I don't want to get a cease and desist letter or anything like that, but it might be fun to try one just to see how it comes out. You know, what you put in there, like silicone or something to make a statue of it. Anyway, I like this a lot. You know me, I love vintage stuff, and then sort of vintage behind the scenes stuff is even cooler, and this is so awesome. That optical illusion is really great. Because it looks like he's facing this way, but it's you know, anyway, you get it. This is awesome, and you know I'm going to give it 4 paws. What do you think about this mold? Let me know in the comments below or over at the Country Bear Collector Show Facebook page. And friends, if you really like the show, be sure to give us that big old thumbs up on social media. That way we know you want more content like this. This is your content. We're speaking to you. Give us that thumbs up on social media. And if you really like the show, make sure to subscribe to the show. That way you get new episodes the moment they are released. Well, that's going to do it for this time. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to make with these molds. I'll talk to you next time right here on the Country Bear Collector Show.
If you enjoyed the show, give us a like and click the subscribe button. If you'd like to see the show continue, consider supporting Saturday Morning Media via Patreon at patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.